What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ance Armstrong back again, and today we're talking about what everyone's talking about, what everyone wants to know. Team Affinity 4, it's coming. MLB The Show 21. So I wanted to take this time, make this video. I've had a lot of people asking me what I'm going to be doing to get prepared, how I maybe am looking to capitalize and make some stubs off Team Affinity 4. If you haven't known, it's coming next week, next Friday, September 10th, and MLB The Show 21. Team Affinity Stage 4 is going to be dropping. Could be one of the biggest content drops we've gotten this year. Could be one of the biggest content drops in the show history. So we're going to be talking about Team Affinity 4, how to get prepared. Could we maybe have a collection coming along with it? Maybe some flash sales or pack sales along with it as well. Either way, no matter what happens, there's going to be a lot going on in the market, and you're definitely going to want to be prepared to capitalize on it, both to make some stubs and be ready to complete Team Affinity Stage 4 as quickly as possible, because I got a feeling these cards are going to be absolutely insane. We're going to go over my prepping strategy, what I'm doing to be prepared, and of course, when Team Affinity 4 drops next Friday, at the drops, we're going to be live on Twitch when that happens. So we're going to be breaking down all the content there. You can find a link to that in the description below. You can also find the link to the Discord. We're going to be talking some more in-depth stuff about what's going on as we learn more, and as some of these Team Affinity cards get revealed. All that news is going to be discussed in the Discord, so be sure to follow the solo link in the description to hit that up. So first off, when we come in here and we take a look at Team Affinity 3, let's start with that. Let's go in, and the big thing we're looking at are these exchanges. Now with Team Affinity 3, it was just 100 points to get through the entire program, and that is a little bit less than we had seen before. Obviously, with Team Affinity 2, we had 150 points. And with Team Affinity Season 1, we also had 150 points. Team Affinity Season 4, we don't know how long it's going to be. Maybe it could be back to that 150 points, and we get 2 cards per team per division, which would be pretty sick. Otherwise, it's probably going to be at this 100-point mark. And we come in, we take a look at the exchanges. We get 5 points for stage 1, 10 points for stage 2, and then 15 for 3 and 4. So in total, you have 30, 40, 45 total points. Almost half of the program you can exchange your way through immediately, which led to Team Affinity 3 being completed relatively quickly. And more importantly than any of that, it led to people going out and buying cards for these exchanges because of how much they let you get through. Getting through 45% of the Team Affinity program without having to play a single game is pretty significant, especially with how good those Team Affinity cards were at that time and how much everybody wanted these all-star game cards. I expect that Team Affinity 4 is going to be just as used. 99s across the board is what I would say, and I suspect them to be cards everyone's clamoring for. And so when that happens, you see the prices of these exchange cards go up, especially 75,000 points for an exchange. It's not insignificant. That is a solid amount. You're definitely going to need to exchange quite a bit. So as we're still a week out, it's a great time to come into here, head on over to the marketplace. For now, we're going to filter by live series. Those are going to be the most cost effective. You can do some other things as well. We're going to tab on over to these golds, and as we can see, we got a couple solid options here. Jack Flaherty at 1075, Avisail Garcia at 1056, Trent Grisham at 1080, and you can even get down into Steven. Anything 83 and below is right at quick sell, but these 84s right at quick sell are really good value, as they provide quite a bit of exchange for that cost. Now, I think technically speaking, the most effective cards ends up being these 74 bronzes at like 40 to 50 stubs. If you want to go, if you are looking to do the exchanges, these do end up being the most cost effective. But who really wants to go through and buy thousands of bronzes at 74 for every division? If you want to do that, you certainly can. If you want to double check the best effectiveness for the price, you can check out the show zone as well. Link to that in the bio, as they do have exchange rates and effectiveness there. Personally, for me, if I can get golds at 84 for close to or at quick sell, Avisail Garcia again, Jack Flaherty, Trent Grisham, or if I can get these 83s directly at quick sell, I do like those. One of the best things about it as well is, again, at quick sell, you can't risk anything either, right? So if I come in and I buy 700 hobby biases for 1,000 subs a piece, as both something to use for exchanges and as a possible investment. And again, if I'm buying them at 1,000, as you can see, 0 orders. If I'm buying them at 1,000, those are going to go through. I can't lose any stubs. The absolute worst case scenario, if everything in the entire market crashes, I go through and I quick sell them. There's no tax on quick sell. I can't lose any stubs. So I like these 83s and 84s at quick sell. And from an investment perspective, I think over the next week, we do see these prices start to climb just a little bit as people begin to prepare for Team Affinity. I would be keeping a close eye on which cards do get announced over the next week, because as we've seen, we saw it with Team Affinity 3. Jacob deGrom came out. Everyone wanted deGrom. The NL East exchanges then became much more valuable. Those cards became drastically more expensive as people were exchanging their way to deGrom. So I'd pay attention if, for example, they announce an Adalberto Mondesi for the Royals out of the AL Central. That card could be absolutely insane. A card everyone wants. All of a sudden, AL Central diamonds shoot through the roof. And if you have, for example, let's find an option here. If you have Yasmani Grandal, not at quick sell, Tim Anderson, not at quick sell. If you had an 82 Adam Engel, you had a bunch of those at quick sell value. Those could increase in price as people are rushing out to buy an AL Central card. And just going through the market, Adam Engel is actually the highest quick sell AL Central card. The other ones, Lou Bob, Grandal, and Tim Anderson all have some investability for roster updates. So people could be flying out to get Adam Engel to go through and invest them. They could also be targeting. I like silvers as well. I do like silvers. It does have to be the right price. I don't love 79s, but I do like 78s. And 78s at under 150 stubs actually allow you to exchange them worst case and make some stubs. So it takes 578 overalls to exchange and get you a gold player pack as part of this exchange right here. As you can see right there, we just exchanged 578s, or we would exchange 578s. 3 Leclercs, 1 Gio Urshela, 1 James Paxton. That would give us a guaranteed gold player pack. If you're buying a bunch of 78s at 150 stubs, 5 of those times 150 ends up being 750 stubs. So you're guaranteed a 250 sub profit. You can't lose at 78s under 150. I'm a big fan of those. And again, getting in now a week before Team Affinity goes live, I think is a great move. And you're getting in before even the hype around Team Affinity really takes its wheels. While prices are still low and you can still get quick sell golds and you can get sub 150 silvers, you can't lose on either of those investments. They're also great for the exchanges themselves. So I really recommend, I'm going through, I'm stocking up on some quick sell golds. I'm stocking up on some 78 silvers under 150 as well, because I expect those to climb throughout the next week. And they could even spike come TA4 day. Now, one thing I will say about that, we have seen SDS drop hack sales or flash sales with big content drops to offset a market spike. So if you invest in a bunch of these cards and it's Thursday of next week before TA and they're high, don't be afraid to sell. Take your win, take your profit, because we could get a 50% off pack sale. We could get a flash sale as well. Personally, I think we're going to get a flash sale either tomorrow on Friday or when TA4 drops. I think one of those 2 days we're going to be getting a flash sale. I wouldn't want to be stuck holding the bag of thousands of cards, could have made a ton of profit on that I'm then having to just break even at the end of the day. Now, another thing to note as well, real quick, as we end it here, Legends and Flashbacks collection. We've had some collection type with every Team Affinity so far. Team Affinity 1, we got Jackie as that collection reward from collecting all those TA1 cards and the 42 series cards. Team Affinity 2, on that launch, they dropped the Mo collection. With Team Affinity 3, we got the Shohei collection that dropped with that. So with Team Affinity 4, what could be coming if Team Affinity 4 is its own distinct card type? They could drop some packs with that. There could be a collection involved with that. We could see another voucher-based collection too, and Mookie goes away, and we see all of these expand just like they did with Mookie. And so then we'd have the Mo, the Mookie, and then whoever else could be next. We still have a ton of great cards out there. Could be a Hank Aaron, Mickey Mantle type of card. I could see the Legends and Flashbacks collection expanding with Team Affinity 4. So before that, I am making sure I'm loaded up on as much of these as possible. I got a lot of cards to get. I'm definitely missing some cards when we come in here and we look at these. I got quite a few cards, but there's some here and there I can stock up on. I am sitting around 1 million+ stubs right now. and I'm expecting a flash sale real soon that I'm going to double down and invest on. But I am making sure I have a ton of subs ready, and I'm going to be going through before TA4 drops and making sure I can pick up all of the affordable cards that I don't have within these different card types, as I would not be shocked in the slightest to see the Legends Flashbacks collection expand. So another thing to be on the lookout for on that front as well. Just make sure you're prepared. Don't want to be caught off guard with that. Bit of a quick video, but I've had a lot of people asking me about TA4 and my thoughts, so I just want to get that out there. In summary, again, I'm all over quick sell at 84 golds, quick sell 83 golds, and 78 overall silvers under 150. Those are 3 plays where you cannot lose if you tried. Can't lose subs on those plays. A lot of opportunity to make a ton of subs on that front as well. I'm personally not investing yet, as I'm holding out for a potential flash sale starting tomorrow. I think there is a high likelihood we could get one tomorrow. My spidey senses are tingling just a little bit. Assuming we don't get a flash sale, I'm gonna go through, buy all the card types of affordable cards that I don't have, and then put the rest into some live series golds, 78 silvers, be able to cash in mid to late next week on the Team Affinity hype, and make sure I have enough to go through and do all the exchanges as well, so we can knock out Team Affinity 4 as quickly as possible. If you enjoyed this video though, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let me know down in the comment section below, who are you hoping to see in the Team Affinity Stage 4 drop? Let me know in the comment section below. We know we're getting fame and fan favorites. I don't know what that means, but I'm excited to find out. They are going to start announcing and releasing cards this upcoming week, so I'm super stoked and pumped for that. Until next time though, I'll catch y'all around.